Welcome back to our next seated workout in the seated workout set. So this one is the cardio kickboxing. It's one of my favorites, and we're going to start with our warm-up, which is just some arm circles. So you're going to start bringing your arms forward, really get a big arm circle. Pretend you're drawing the biggest circle you can on the side of the walls, and bring it back. Do this fast, do this slow, do this however you feel comfortable and until you feel warmed up. So the next move is a side body arm swing. So it's pretty much like a monkey. So take both your arms and you bring them up. And you just swing them back and forth. The next move is a heel tap. So it's a leg extension, but you're tapping your heel down on the ground. So you can do this sitting on the edge of your chair. You can just tap out and bring in, tap out, bring in. So I know it's hard to see, it's a little cut off, but my heels are tapping on the floor just out front. So if you need to, you can do this on the back of the chair to give yourself a little bit more support in your back. What I don't want is you on the edge of your chair leaning all the way back. I don't want that. So if you need your back supported, you're really just going to have to scoot yourself back and heel extend. So now that we're all warmed up, we're going to move into our first circuit, which is the punch it circuit. So we're all going to start first on our left, and then we're going to move to our right. And we're going to do this in however many sets and numbers you have set aside for yourself for this week. So the first is single punches, and we're going to start with our left side. So you're just going to do a full punch outward. So make sure you get a little twist in with it. So you're really working that oblique muscle. And you don't want a weak punch out. You really want to strike forward and pull back. Strike forward, lock that elbow, feel that tricep contract, and come forward. And then you do the same thing on your right side. So full forward, bump. You should feel a stretch come through your oblique muscle all the way through your tricep as you're going forward, and you come back to your on guard. So the next move is a left and right, but double punches. So starting with your left, it's the same thing as before, except now we're doing it twice. So it looks like this. It goes 1, 2, and you're back. So you're going to start with your left side first, so 1, 2. You're still twisting. You're still giving that full extension, except now you're doing 1 and 2 really fast. So 1, 2. And then you do it on your right side. 1, 2, and pull back. 1, 2, pull back for however many reps you've set aside. The next move are punch-ups. So it's exactly as they sound. You start with both hands. We're going to alternate sides. And you punch up and come down, punch up, come down. You really want a full extension up. So full extension, you're punching towards the ceiling. Full extension, alternating sides. However many reps you set aside for this week is what you do. Alternating sides, you should feel, again, that oblique stretch all the way through your triceps, that full extension. Small twist as you're punching up. The next, same move, except now we're going in a cross pattern. So starting with our left, we're going to go up, up, and you're going to cross your body. So you're punching up, but in a diagonal. And then the next move is we're just going to do it in the down position. So you're on the edge of your seat. You're leaning in a little bit, contracting that core, and you're punching towards the outsides of your knees. And if you can't go forward too far, do what you can. But do make sure you're doing it with intention, with power, and you're punching all the way through. So you're really engaging all those core muscles. So even though it sounds like cardio kickboxing, a lot in your arms, it's a lot of core work as well. So now we're moving into our next section, which is the kick it. And so we're going to start with knee raises. So this is very similar to those heel taps, where if you can't do it on the edge of your seat, if you're leaning back, I want you to scooch back in your chair so you have that spinal support. But on the edge of your seat, you're just going to take your knees and directly lift them up and down, alternating sides. Lift them as high as you can. If one goes higher than the other, that's okay. As you can see, my left leg goes a lot higher than my right. The hip is looser. Everyone's going to be a little imbalanced, and that's okay. If one side's stronger than the other, it's just something to work on. The next is leg extensions. So just like those heel taps, the only difference is now we're keeping our legs lifted. So you're just going to lift up and pull down. Lift up, pull down. Up and down. And that's it. Again, if you need that lumbar support, go ahead and scooch back. And then we go back to those knee raises. So really feeling that core contract. And then leg extensions. So repeating these sets are really good for building muscle memory, building strength in those areas because you're actually fatiguing those muscles. And when you fatigue those muscles, you increase fat burn and you increase strength in the muscles because they have to rebuild themselves. Final move in this circuit is a seated jack. So we're just going to step out to our sides just like a jumping jack, but in your seat. So your leg is going all the way out. You should feel a good stretch in your inner thigh, and your arms go up and down, and you alternate sides. So right, left, that's one. And getting the arms up is really important in here. Get your heart rate up. So if you can, I really want your arms up as your legs are going down. If you are feeling a little more advanced, try both legs out. You'd be like a giant starfish. But no rush to get yourself there. It's just an advanced option if you're feeling up to it. Now we just move back into the punching circuit of this workout. Very similar to the first one, not identical. So single punches left, single punches right. You can do them alternating now if you want instead of one-sided. And then you just move to double punches. Same thing, try them alternating sides if you'd like. If not, you can stick to one side. So you can do them all left, all your reps left, all your left rights. You're really working the same muscles. Punch ups, directly up. And then cross punch ups and cross punch down. So, now that you've done all of that, you're ready for a cool down. So, first we're going to start with a nice stretch. You're going to push your legs forward. You can put one out at a time, that's good. And just kind of lean forward into it. You should feel a stretch through your hamstrings. And then, you're just going to take the other leg and lean forward into it. You feel a nice hamstring stretch. You worked with those hamstrings a lot with those knee raises. That's awesome. All right. Now you just want to put both legs out if you can, and just kind of like move your hips back and forth, kind of engage that core, get a nice little stretch. If you can't do this move yet, that's fine. Just something to work towards. All right, going to move to those arms. You did a lot of arm work today with those punches. So take your left arm, cross it over your hook underneath, and pull across. Really make sure this shoulder is dropping down. You don't want to hike that up to your ear. You're not going to get a stretch in the right place. You really want to feel it coming all the way through that deltoid area, across your arms, maybe down your triceps a little bit, and swap. And let's do a nice little tricep stretch, so up and over. So you're patting yourself on the back. You did an awesome job, and you're just going to hold and push down. Really stretch out those triceps, and swap. Hold these for as long as you need to. I'm going fast just to demonstrate the moves, but really do what you can. And then give your arms a little swing, maybe a little figure eight, maybe another arm circle around, just so you feel loosey-goosey, all ready to go. And that was your cardio kickboxing. You did an awesome job. I'm super proud of you, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow or the next time you work out.